thought I'd toss it up just a little bit. There we go. Let me play with some buttons here. We can get going. It's 8:14. That's good enough. 11 watching. Okay, let's have an early bird. Let's see. What's the early bird? Oh, wait for it. You ready? Now this favors the old people. Okay. First clue, right? Let's see. This it? All right. Here's the first clue to the early bird. Okay, that's the first clue. And I get, oops, did I just kill that? Oh, wow, that's funny. It's not supposed to do that. Okay, did you hear anything? Man, you guys are going to be tough. Okay, what the heck? What the heck are we talking about? Okay, we're going to have an early bird giveaway. And here, I got to crack this up. Okay, they got these things up at the store now. And I'm thinking, I got to get some of these. So I got a bunch of these. And I said I was going to put them in last week's Big Show package and drop the ball on that. So you guys don't get them. So it means I have more. But the winner, right, of this early bird, because we get 16 watch, and the winner is going to get a bag of freaking lemon heads. And, whoop, it was here earlier. Where the heck did I, oh, sorry, I moved it. Okay, and this shiny quarter. Okay, but the back of the quarter is the next clue, but you don't get to see that until you answer the riddle. And I got a feeling you're probably going to figure it out anyway, right? Okay, you ready? Riddle time. Listen up. Oh, shit. Just a minute. I gotta put on a decent shirt. That old t-shirt ain't gonna work. Okay, the prize, the package, is that shiny quarter. And that's a proof. What's it? Yeah, it's an S. Okay, and a sack of lemon heads. You don't have to worry about a thing. And boy, I sure hope you buy something so the shipping's paid. Okay, we've got a riddle here. Let's see if I can screw this up right. Cowboy rides into town on Sunday, right? He stays 3 days. Then he rides out of town on Sunday. How do you explain this? Go for it. Come on, you can win this stuff. I gave you the big clue there. I hope you heard it. Hello, hello. Nobody cares, says Hidden. Horse named Sunday. Steve Elliott, I need you to send me your address. Because look, there's a horse. You can't see it, but there's a horse in there. We'll have to put it on here. Because I got some lemon heads and a shiny quarter for you. Let's see if we can see that thing. It's a Nevada quarter. And look, it's got horses on the back. There they are. It's real shiny. Hopefully nobody lives in Nevada and wins stuff, because then I'd have to send out another Nevada quarter. Look, I had a lot of cough syrup today, so bear with me, okay? There we go. It's a clad. They're kind of slick. But on the circulated ones, where's my pointy stick? If you get circulated Nevada horses, you got to watch for dye chips around the back ends of the horses, because you get these dye chips on their legs, right, on their tails and stuff, and they call that a pooping horse. No fooling. Yep, but it was the horse's name was Sunday. So Steve, I got you can't see it. So I got a bag of candy and a shiny quarter coming at you. Now let me make a quick note. Steve Elliott, winner. That's the early bird winner. Yeah, that'll work. I saw that on Facebook. I said, I could do something with that. I figured you'll probably see it 15 to 20 times in the next couple of days if you're on Facebook. Yeah, let's get this out of the way. Urgh. Yeah, and if I'm really nice, I'll put in a Ken sticker. That's one of these. I can't pick it up. There, one of the... Zoom. I got a new studio hooked up here. Ah, look at that. So now I can get the cards out of the way, and I got a flat black background, and it's clean and dust-free. It doesn't have boogers on it and stuff. And it's a lot bigger than the other one was. Look at that. It goes from the printer back there all the way to the front, goes from the side over here to the pit of despair along the side of the desk. That's a good black, even color. Yeah, it'll get me home. It was like $1. Hello, Professor and everyone. Here's to a great weekend. Every weekend's a great weekend when all you do is look at coins. Beth says, make sure I get a sticker when you send my package. Sticker, Beth. Beth sticker. Alright, I gotta make some more. It's not too hard because I just print them. You know, they're kind of a dull sticker. You put them on your forehead, take a picture. I'll send you another one. Okay, I want to mention this sticker. This is SJ's Mixed Adventures. A lot of you already know who SJ is and what she does. She does this Coins for Kids project, right? You can send her stuff and she'll send it to the kids. And you'll have to get the full details on how to get your kids signed up. The whole idea is to promote the hobby to kids, to new collectors. Because if you want your coins to be worth more in the future, well, you want to grow the hobby. Now, she has these stickers. They're a lot better than my stickers because mine are just, printed up on a shipping label, but it works. She sells these for $5, right? She'll send you a sticker for $5. But the money goes to the Coins for Kids project, so it's a good cause. I thought I'd give her a yell and mention that. Yeah, why not? It'll be fun. And the kids love it. Okay, what are we doing today? Let's catch up with everybody. We got 31 people watching. I got on a little bit early because, the cops are made me. Nonsense! Time for some coin roll hunting. So I can't put my Jenny phone number in chat. What's a Jenny phone? Hey Trey, how are you? Yeah, that's cool what SJ does. There's a lot of people doing a lot of things in this community. And, well, just give him a yell every now and again. You got Clash over here. He just got new coffee mugs. Okay, now I promised him I'd send him a PV sticker, because PV's a maker of a famous amplifier and, electronic music stuff. So there's already PV picks out there, and I ordered them, and they've been on back order for a month. I'm dying over here. Where's my picks? We'll get there eventually. So I got to send Clash one of those, but he's got coffee mugs. If you're into that sort of thing, there's stuff everywhere, man. Promote people's channels. Give them a boost. Give them a help. This is me. I'm kind of simple over here. I have no shirts. I have no coffee mugs. I don't even have picks. I got nothing but coins. There's Diggin' Canuck. It's Liz. How are you? Liz has a show on Sunday at what? 10 o'clock? 11? I don't know. I get up on Sunday in the morning and she's on. I watch her, drink coffee. It's a lot of fun. New PV is a coin junkie. I'm no good, man. I'm poisoned with this. What a number comes after 3? Fa. That's right. There's a big thing in Maine, right? The way they talk up in Maine. The question is, what is 40? It's the number between 39 and 41. 40. F-O-D-D-Y. Please send payments to Paula Bloom at pbloom.com. Huh? PV Music is here in Mississippi. Yeah, they're everywhere. It's a big company. That's not me or my family or nothing. My family, they did the wood logging tool. I had a picture of that. I have to get it back up. That's right. Cindy got it. 40. How old are you? 40. Okay, that's the way they talk down east. Listen, we do a lot of things on this channel. Sometimes I just goof off. Where'd that main? There it is. I need something to raise this up with. This'll work. There it is. I move around too much. I've only had 2 pots of coffee, I swear. Okay. All right. Hey, have you taken the Foghorn Challenge? Just watch it. You'll see. Take the Foghorn Challenge. People who watch the videos, I swear it, they'll get you some views. It'll be fun. Hidden says, Ken, have you been getting into my prescription meds? No, man. I was spraying some pesticides on the one side of the house, and I went to the front, threw down some fertilizers, and had some, came in and cleaned the oven. And then I hit the cough syrup. Have another shot of that. I'm in good shape. Must be subscribed to Ken PV and have channels unlocked. You must. Please subscribe, not just to me, but to all these other good people over here. This is how we grow our channels. You don't have to watch their stuff, but it doesn't cost anything to just subscribe. And that gives everyone a chance to hit that 1,000 limit so they can monetize their channel. And it's up to them to provide the good quality content to keep you coming back and watching their show. I wasn't as late tonight, says Cameron. Outstanding. I'm a little early, actually. I'm not here for another 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll just look at my notes. Okay, what do we got going on? I've got a coin class on Saturdays, right? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That's on Eastern time. Of course, I kind of goofed off the past couple of weeks, but I'll be back. I promise. It's a good product. It's a good show. People can learn a lot. And on Sunday night at 9:30 Eastern time, we have the big show. A lot of people send coins in. They send cash in, and we put the coins in this package over here. We put, the value that they send in. We put that retail value into the package, and we have one big winner. We just give the stuff away. But Friday nights is my night. That's for me, right? This is where I do my thing. I'm just selling coins. We sell them. We auction them. I'm probably going to start lining up for a daytime show where I have like batches of stuff and just, do the whole package, however much it is. Because I got a bunch of stuff that, I've got 12 of them or 16 of them or 42 of them or whatever it is. Ken knows them all. Ken, Cointelligence recommended I ask you about this 1970S Jefferson nickel full stairs I have. Okay, before 85, thereabouts, the full steps are hard to come by because, they run these nickels on the dies for, $500,000 to $1 million strikes. Nickel's a fairly hard metal. They're not solid nickel. They're actually 30% nickel. But they run those nickels into the ground, man. They just keep on pumping them until the details are just flushed out. They're just wore out. And then they keep on making them after that. So the stairs, it's one of the deepest elements in the die, so it's subject to a little more pressure, and it's hard for the metal to flow out. Then, if they stick them in bags, right, send them off to the banks or off to the rolling companies, they take a little dings, they take a little hit. And getting those full stairs where you have all 5 stairs and even the bottom line for the 6th stair, they're better. It's a step above. It's like the full head on the Standing Liberty quarter or the fully split bands on the Mercury dime. Yeah, get a hold of them. There's CJ. It's good to see you. That's what I hear. Let me keep on going. You have your channel set on private and not showing subscribe to anyone, Cameron. Oh, yes. Yeah, you'll have to fix that. People will watch your stuff if you, just go public with it. Okay. Hello, Mantic Coins. Hello, CJ. Hello, Lincoln. Hello, Cindy. Full beard. Well, the design changes on the Lincoln over time. Some years you get a good sharp design. Some years it's like lately they're just this kind of a beard area. It'll change. Wait for it. But I guess this year we're going to have the beard area instead of actual hairs and whiskers. Hello, all in chat. Hello, Karen. So what we do here, we have a sale, right? I got some stuff lined up. God, if we can get to it all in a couple 3 hours, that would be a miracle. I would be really happy with that. What is all this paper? Where's that syrup? Where's that cough syrup? Give me some more of that. Oh, mother's milk right there. Now, during a bid, if we're bidding, because I got some things that'll be flat price, try not to throw up some numbers and stuff because it just throws things off. You are expected to pay. If you don't choose to pay, I'll probably take you off the channel for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, something like that, just to keep this thing straight and smooth and moving, because I use this to pay my bills, my light bill, and my internet bill, and pay for my hairstylist. It's important we pay the hairstylist. Okay, let's see. If you wish to order stuff or buy stuff, I would ask that you get a hold of me by email so I can send you an invoice. Now, a lot of people, they just take it upon themselves to send money to PayPal using that email address, and that also works, but you have to account for shipping. Now, shipping is either $3.50 or $7.50 depending on the weight. If it's just individual coins, it's going to be $3.50 for one or 1,000. I don't care. But when you start getting into sets, rolls, books, or supplies, then we go to $7.50. Because a lot of times it depends on the weight. But today I think I only have individual coins lined up. Yeah, so you should be good. And make sure you include that. And if you do pay on your own by PayPal, it has to be goods and services, or I'm going to send it back. I do a lot of volume on PayPal, and I don't have the luxury of taking a risk with that. Okay, if you do pay your invoice, either straight or on the invoice I send you, and you pay within 2 days, we throw a little thank you in there. It's not a whole lot, just a little, hey man, thanks for being awesome. And I've got a bunch of 1973 proof Jeffersons, so I'm going to throw one of those in your package. And I thought I'd throw this one out as a demonstration. You'll have cameo proofs out there. And I'm going to put this over under the scope in just a bit. And it has to be, some people have these cameo coins and they say, look at the frostiness on all of these devices. See how it stands out from the rest of the coin? Because a real cameo coin is going to be, where's that card? It's going to be black and white. Okay. Much like this one, but better. This one, if you look at his head, he's got this big wide stripe, right? Going from the front of his head. It's that big wide stripe. You see it right in here. There you go. That's where the die was worn, and although the details are still solid, the cameo, the frosted cameo, has been worn, and now it's more brilliant. So this is not a cameo. It's just kind of cameo. It's cameo-like, but it doesn't count as a cameo. There it is. You can see it here. It's not damaged. It's just a little bit of wear on the die. And it goes from cameo to just brilliant. And that's what's going on there. So I thought I'd just clue you in to know what to look for. So when somebody says, these are cameo, you can say, no, they're not. They're mostly cameo, but they don't qualify. So, well, there it is. You'll see them from time to time. Wait for it. Yes, sir, I will now shut up. Outstanding. You hidden, are you being naughty again? I'll get the genital cuff. You ever see that movie? Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Ruprecht is cameo on a 1974 half, a good cameo. After about 1977 onward, the Mint got their act together and realized that these cameos are more desirable. And they figured out how to do it. And it was originally like a sandblasting abrasive process. Now it's done with lasers. If you have, what do we got? I got one here somewhere. Let me open this up. So the effect has changed over time. And I'll put this under the scope so you can see what I'm talking about. There we go. So when it's done with the laser, there we go. It's this granular appearance. And yeah, they're striking. I mean, it's a deep, high contrast versus this old guy where it's a frosted appearance, but it's not granular. But the later ones, yeah, they're highly granular. Here's a $50 with that granular effect. If we can get the shine on that just right. Okay, come on, focus. Work with me. There it is. Grainy. And that's because the way the laser carves it up. And you got to watch that because it's quick. It's zip done. Done right now. And they go through, 1,000 dies all at once. Zzz, quick. I gotta get me one of those, man. Man, the ants would not have a chance around here. You ever do that, burn ants with a magnifying glass? I was a kid in the 70s. That's what we did for fun. We didn't have none of this Monte Carlo racetrack stuff. What is that? The PlayStations and Xboxes and Y boxes and stuff. Well, anyway, that's what we're going to do is if you pay your invoice within a couple of days, we're going to send you one of these nice shiny nickels. It's a nice little perk. Just a thank you, just a perk. Is it now MS69 worth more than PR69? Depends on the coin, really. Proof is not, it's different from a circulation strike, right? Business strike, I've got one here. Here's an MS66. There we go, that's an Ike. Now MS is mint state, so this was a business strike. However, it was struck as an uncirculated coin. This one's silver, so they didn't put that in circulation. Whereas this one is a proof. Now the proofs, the dies are specially prepared, the planchets are specially prepared and polished. Okay, so what you got here, you got two different beasties altogether. And they'll be listed in price guides with two different listings because the circulated versus the proof. And it goes both ways. Sometimes some issues the circulated is worth more. In some issues the other one is worth more. I mean, you got a top grade 1914. Okay, they're pretty good, but you get a top grade 1914 proof. The proof's going to kick its butt. Right? Flip that around to say 2014. It's the other way around. In MS69 and a circulation strike is money. A lot of times. Now, they've been really tightening up. So the last 20 years, they tend to get closer and closer to 69 and 70. And you're getting more and more 70s as the mint is getting their act together. But before 1990, if you can get uncirculated MS67, 68, 69, and 70, that's going to be big money, especially those upper grades, because you have so very few that are reaching those. The late 70s, early 80s, if you can get MS67, that's a big deal. And some of these will go for, thousands. Seriously, go through. That's why I like the BU. I like to go through these BU rolls so I can pick out the finest single coin. I know a guy does this, and he sells them off for $200, $300, $400, $500 at a time, and he does it regularly. And they are out there. It's a lot of work, though. Paula says, if you have questions about a coin, feel free to join us here tomorrow for coin class, 3 p.m. estimated. Oh, no, wait, Eastern time. There we go. This is an auction. Now, yeah, this is how this works. We're going to sell some coins. Yeah, I think we explained everything, didn't we? Okay, let's get started here. I've got these Ikes. People have been saying, geez, you got Ikes. And I tried some out. We went with those 77s and cleaned them out. We went with 78s and cleaned out most of those. You see, remember the torpedoes? Well, I reloaded the darn things, but I also picked up more. And I've been hunting for more dates, and we're getting there. I got some 71 S's that may or may not ever arrive. I've been watching. It has gone from Missouri to Atlanta to Jacksonville to Lake City, back to Jacksonville. Today it is driving around Orange Park. Where's my stuff? I don't know what it would be doing in Orange Park, but other things have gone there before. I really don't understand how they work. Okay, we got some things first. I got 3 Ikes. Okay, you saw 2 of them. I've got a 1974 S. This is the clad. That's a business. No, this is a proof strike. It's proof 69 deep cameo, and that's clad. Okay, copper and nickel. Okay, we've got the. Where is it? This is the next one. Which is the next one? Silver 66. That's this one. This is supposed to be first. Okay, this is a business strike MS66. It is silver. It's 40% silver clad, and I can show you the side. It would look just like, well, not just like this, but a lot like this. because this is also a silver clad. It doesn't have the copper band in between. There we go. That's what the side would look like. But you can't see the side because it's on a slab. Okay, we got the uncirculated silver. These three are going together. We have the proof clad. That's proof 69. Real sharp one. There it is. And the, you ready? The 76 proof silver. Also 69. So you get clad and silver, proof 69s. And the uncirculated silver in MS66. All three of those. We have a starting bid of $55. If you do the math over on PCGS, their prices for these grades is at $88. And if you want to start the bidding, we'll tear it up. Government workers, what do you expect? Oh, did you hear about their new trucks? They are all right-hand drive. Huh? They're going to drive on the right now? So they're stuck with the 60s van we all know and love. Those poor fellows. I can't imagine working for the government. There we are. We have 3 Ikes coming up. These are slabbed. And these are the only slabbed Ikes I have today. And these are selling all together. Please limit chat during bidding. No drama or inappropriate comments allowed. Failure to follow rules will get you the boot. And Snakefoot Jeff W. starts it off with a $55 bid. Outstanding. Thank you very much. You've got 2 silver coins, the proof and the uncirculated. And you also have the clad clad business strike proof. No, clad proof. I got another 74D over here. That's another story altogether. I thought I had something good, but I had nothing. I got scammed. I got tricked. It happens. Well, we'll put that up for a $5 bill. We got 55 as a starting bid on these 3 beautiful Ikes. Let's look at close up here. I can hold them up closer. This is the MS66. That's 40% silver Ike. Dude, that's a good looking coin. Let's look at the back on that. We're looking for a $56 bid to beat Jeff W. Well, we're going to move on, and this will be your last chance to get these for a long time. Okay. We've got the silver proof. Even better than the real thing. Here it is. You can have a look at that. Those are deep mirrors, baby. You can see the camera. What's the distance there? It's about 4 inches from the camera right now. And that's pretty darn sharp. Look at the back here. And these are PCGS certified and slab. Wonderful cameo on that. And the other is the clad proof. Jeff has it at 55. I think we're going once here because we're moving out, babies. I got a 1974. Now you can see right beside the 4 there's a little spot, but if I twist it, it becomes 2 spots. That little bit is on my finger now. There, it's gone. Okay. We're going once at 55. All three won money. That's 55 takes all 3. And that's a single, these are individual coins, so $3.50 shipping is added. But all 3 coins won money, and we're going once on it. Lincoln Central says 56. I know you got, I think this one. I'm pretty sure. Did I don't know, man. I've sent you a bunch of likes. We're at 56 for Lincoln. And that's all 3 coins won money. Looking for 57. You let me know what happens. The horse was named Sunday. Did you get that one? He rode in on Sunday. Rode out on Sunday. Jeff's out. Howdy, guys. Hey, Lemon. Oh, you missed it. We gave away a bag of lemon heads. Get in the bag. Okay, let's call it Lincoln. We're going once here. We got a lot more stuff to move, so we're gonna get this out the door. Lincoln has it at 56, going once. Your luck. Where'd they go? Yeah, I got like 5 more bags of those things. Ta-da! Lemon heads. They're round. They're slightly oblong. We're going twice on that, says Paula. Sold to Lincoln. Where'd I put it? Ike, 74, clad. Yeah, that's it. We got Lincoln. at 56. Isn't that easy? Okay, Lincoln will have those out for you pretty soon. And if you pay your invoice within 2 days, I'm going to send in an extra Jefferson proof for you. Okay, next up, where'd that one go as long as I'm right here? Okay, this one's the only 71S that I have. This is a silver that we just saw the edge of. Okay, it's not certified. It is wonderful grade. Okay, we'll put it under the scope so you can get an idea of what sort of shape it's in. That's a 71S silver uncirculated. And where the heck is it? Right there. We're starting at, oh, sorry. I have this at a buy it now price of $14. I'm going to flip that over and take a look at the other side. Here we go. Whoa, get up there. We'll wiggle it back. Bill 457 takes it home for 14. You got it, baby. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show it to you, just because it's pretty slick. Now these are the blue Ikes. This one is the 71S blue Ike, but it's not in the container. I'm going to guess somebody took it out to get it certified, and we're going to have a look at what contact marks there are. It is in wonderful shape. You have a mark here and there, but that's it. I'm going to guess a lot of those just went through the packaging because they were packed in cellophane. Here we are. But I see no dye varieties or anything on there. It's in great shape. Where's the eagle? Ready? There's Earth. Eagle. Okay. The regular eagle. Let's have a look at the craters. Regular craters. Now, 71S, you've got two particular dye varieties having to do with the leg of the R. And there's a peg leg, but this is not it. Okay, but there it is. Have a look. There's one. There's a tiny contact mark about the size of his nostril. And he got one on his nose. And that's about it. Seriously? Yeah, pretty much. There's the S. And I've got that for you. Let me find your place here. 71S Ike Silver BU, $14 to Bill 457. Yeah. Bill was talking about Lincoln logs in a comment to an earlier video. Name a toy from the 70s or the 60s that was very popular. Like Lincoln logs would be right up there. Okay, more Ikes. Now, I've got these broken into 3 dates. And they're not in order. Okay. I'm going to bring this over here. I've got 73S and 74S. All right. These are all cameo proofs. They're sharp, they're crisp, they're clean, and they're clad. Every darn one of them. Okay. Then we can zoom in and have a better look at that. Where's that card I had? Let me black the light out here so we can see what kind of shape these are in. Okay. The pair of them, the 73S, that's up top, and the 74S. There are 10 pieces in all. 5 pairs. So you get one of each, a 73S and a 74S. $20 for the pair. All you got to do is say, give it to me, and we'll get you, because I also have more dates, and we can put together a set from 73 to 78, but the 77s are a bit light. I've got, I think, 4 of those. Okay. You had one of those? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 of those. I actually have 6 of those, but one's got a mark on it. I'm taking that one out. So this one is a buy it now. These next 3 lots, the Ikes, are a buy it now, and that's $20 for this lot of 73S and 74S. Ikes must be up. Ikes are doing well. They are meeting their 40-year cycle. After a coin has been out of circulation for 40 years, people start to snatch them up. They become more collectible because you get 2 whole generations that have no idea what they are. Joe says, give me. So I get a 73 and 74 for Joe, and Joe Durbin. Also, now I've got the 73, the 74. All the clad Ikes are available today, right? They're pretty much $10 per. But if you take all 6, here it is. We're going to throw in one of these. And that is a 1980. I have to look. That is a 1986 clad proof Statue of Liberty $50 that is unfocused. Let's get it in focus. Now let's take it out. And if you take all 6, this comes with it. There we go. There you go. It's a Statue of Liberty clad $50 proof 1986S. They're sharp, they're crisp, they're clean. They are serious cameo on these. This one, the government really got their act together. On the back, you've got the Ellis Island. Let me turn that 90 degrees, and it looks just like this. And that is a bonus if you get all 6 of these Ikes. So far, I've got just Jeff with 1. Jeff has a 73 and a 74, so we got 4 more pair if you want to grab those up. 38 watching, 19 likes. Man, I'm just happy to have, anybody show up. That's working great. So I've got Jeff has taken one of the Ikes on the 73 and one of the Ikes on the 74. So I still have 4 of each available. You take 1 and 1 is $20. That's a bin. Congrats, Jeff. Please limit chat. Yes, this is $20 and you get one 73S and one 74S. It's not for all of them. Good Lord. That'd be a good bargain, though. But these are $10 per proof. I have Joe written down as the first one for the 73 and 74. Okay, we'll set those aside if we have to. We can come back to them. Because the next is 75 and 76. There we go. Okay, 75 and 76, right? What do you mean 1975? Okay, I mean type 1 and type 2. You're going to find a difference on these. Depends on the date they were produced. They have the bicentennial reverse, right, with the moon and the bell. These are, again, beautiful cameos. And let's see what we got. Let's put it under the scope and I'll explain this to you. Now, one of each, one type 1 and one type 2, $20 for the pair. Where's the mouse? Is there something in there? Clean the mouse. Scope. Here we go. And you're looking at the letters here. I'll put that straight up. And they're a square. They're blocky. I'm going to put the other one right on top. So we'll get a side-by-side comparison. If this is at all possible. Ready? Alright, that's not really working. Alright, we'll take them out. Let me take that one out. Get up. And I can put this one on top. You're going to find the type 1 is a little more valuable than the type 2. Okay, that's the type 1. You have square letters. Look at the T in particular. The top of the T, the sides are straight up and down. Lincoln says, Ken PV. Jeff wants 2. Joe wants 1. Let's see, there's Joe. I've got Joe for the 74s, right? Now I've got Joe again. And I've got Jeff W. I want to make sure. I'm going to scroll back just a bit. Jonathan Raymond, 20. Beth Coddington, 20. John Raymond. Where have you been? And Beth. I have 5 takers. I've got Joe Durbin, Jeff W., John Raymond, and Beth Coddington here. Joe, Jeff, Beth, Lincoln. Oh, okay. Well, they didn't last. This is why I've been thinking, I got to get more of these Ikes. 6 total. I've got 5. I've got 5 available of each. And I'm having trouble scrolling up. Okay. I see Jonathan Raymond. You're in. I see Lincoln. You're in. I see Beth. Yep. There's Jeff. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to scroll down just a hair. And there's Joe. I'm good. I got 5 takers and we got them. That's what I've got. got Joe Durbin, Jeff W., John Raymond, Beth Coddington, Lincoln Central. Okay, that's how many we got. Now back to the diagnostics, if we can see this. That's type 1, square. Type 2, where is it? There it is. Type 2, take a look at the T. They're angled. And I've got one on top of the other. So there's the difference, though, and you can pick that out pretty easily with the naked eye. Type 1 is 1975. Type 2, the blocky ones, no, I gotta get this right. Type 1 is the blocky ones. That's 75. Type 2 is the angled ones, 1976. Okay, let's keep going. Because those didn't last. Let me put that back in a holder real quick. All right. Without getting my fingers all over. Okay. Remember, if you get all 6 of these, where'd that go? Where did that go? Is that what I felt here? They're gone. Well, it's gone. I had a $50 here somewhere. Oh, there it is. If you get all 6 of them, we're going to throw in one of these. Okay, and if you don't get all 6, you can still get one of these for $8, and I'll explain that when we get to it. Okay, the next one is 77 and 78. Oh, they're in holders, so I'm pretty happy. 77 and 78. Now, I don't have many 77s. And the 78s, actually, I restocked them from last week. This is what I have for the 77s. I have all 5, and they are brilliant. They are proof. They are S. They are clad. They're everything you expect in a big, thick piece of metal. Right. That one, number 6, has a spot on it. All right, we'll figure something else with that eventually. Those things build up. I get these, second-rate proofs, and they just build up back here. So we'll get to them one day. And these are just wonderful. The 78s, yeah, we got plenty of those. Now, these are $10 each, so 2 of them, $20. 78s, dude, I have no problem offering all the 78s. You can stand. All you got to do is let me know. Limited, please. Please. I saw. I didn't see a thing, I swear it. Okay, let me know if you would like to have these. Joe says, give me. And Joe took everything, so Joe gets a Statue of Liberty. Joe, free stat. I got Joe. There you go. And this is what they look like. Dude, these are delicious things. I'm going to pull out a 78 here. Give you an idea. Yes, these have been taken care of quite nicely. Stored pretty darn well. They're not frosty. They're not milky. They got no fingerprints on them. They're not toned. There you go, 78. Now, we had offered the 77s 2 weeks ago. I'm hoping to get more because they went in a day. How much for 70? $10 a piece. You just had looked bid. Sorry, brother. There we go. So on the 77, 78 pair, I've got Joe with a pair. Any other takers for a pair? Because pair takes priority. I got limited 77s. Let me catch up here. Sold the Snakefoot, W. Snakefoot. Snakefoot, you've got the 76s, both of them, and the 77, 78. Did you want to add the 73 and 74 and get the $50 for free in there? Because that's a little perk comes with the Ikes. Beth says bin on the 77, 78. Outstanding. Beth, if you want this guy, all you got to do is add on the 73 and 74, and we'll set that up for you. CJ, pair for me. CJ, so we got one more pair of 77 and 78, and then I run out of 77s. Sorry it took long last night. I'm sorry I yelled out the wrong name. Congratulations, CJ and Beth. Okay, if you guys would like to add on the 73 and 74, I will throw this guy in for free. If you don't already have it, we'll make sure, at the time of payment that everything's squared up. Okay, 78. I want to put that back with the 78s. You're going to be delicate here. I like the dollars because they're big enough. You don't get your fingers all over them when you touch them up. These are the coolest little things, these torpedoes. I just keep thinking it looks like a propane tank. Okay. And I'll put the 77 back in that one. Close it up. Put the ends on. And I think we're in business here. What's this? Oh, that's the foghorn. Never mind. I'll set that off to the side. Okay. Now, next up. So far, I've got one person has taken all of those Ikes. And if you take all of the Ikes, we're going to throw this in because I've got like 8 of these. Okay, these are 1986S commemorative $50. They're clad. Now, I like to get these. They come in the original boxes. And they go at the door at $10. But these don't have the box, and the price was right, so I'm able to offer these at $8 a piece. All you got to do is say, give it to me. How much for the 73, 74? $10 a piece, and that's 2 coins is $20. And where are they? These are the 73. It's $10 for every proof. I'm just breaking them into pairs. There is a 73. They're sharp. They're cameos, dudes. Remember what I said about cameo? The whole darn coin has to be that way, or it ain't. There you go. And don't mind the little specks. My housekeeper comes in on Tuesdays. And the 74s. There you go. So really, $60 you get all 6, plus you get the $50. And that's not a bad deal. Put me down for 73, 74. And Beth, you got it. And you got one of these coming too. I've got Beth and a freebie. You're going to like these. These are real pretty things. Now that's what a more modern cameo looks like. Yeah, they're beautifully polished. And it wasn't until after the 70s they got their act together. So before 1977, if you got these nice deep cameo proofs with cheese puffs on them, you got something real nice. Nope, that's not a bid on the $50. I've got 7 available, and they're just a flat grab it and run. That's a buy it now price of $8 for the $50. That's a $50 that'll make you yell. Turn it around, you get the sun rising. Now, if you know anything about New York, right, Lady Liberty, she looks out to sea. Well, they wanted to have the sunrise, but the way this is, that's a sun setting in the west, isn't it? She's looking out to sea. Okay, that is a sunrise. Yeah, never mind. That's what they look like. Lincoln says, I'll take one. Snakefoot. Lincoln. And Snakefoot. Let me catch up over here. Snakefoot bin, Cindy bin. You've got it, you've got it. I've got Joe and Beth with freebies. Lincoln's buying one. Snakefoot and Cindy are buying one. Okay, now Jeff W. You got the 76 and the 77, but you don't have the 73 and 74. Here's how it works, right? $60 is the magic number. For $12 more, you get the 73 and 74. Right, because this is 8. Do you want to just go ahead and get those? Because we can set that up. Same with you, Lincoln. You've got the, I see, you don't have the 77, 78s. Yeah, Jeff, if you want the 73 and 4, you get all 7 of these coins, and I'll set your rate up. I put a bin for the 73 and 4. Jeff W. You got it. You got one of those coming, so you are all set. Got you covered. Have you shipped to me yet, Ken? No. I had a problem with the darn boxes. I cleaned out all my my small flat rate boxes. Well, I picked up some more, and I had them right here, I swear. Where did they go? I don't know where they went. So I'll be able to take, if I haven't shipped you yet, I'll be able to put this stuff in with that stuff, as long as it's paid for. And we'll set you right up. I've been trying to get a big box for this one book, right? Because it's a big book. It doesn't fit in large flat rate boxes, right? So I'm up at the post office saying, have you got the, the thin, long ones? No. You got one right there on the wall. Can I have that one? No, that's our display. Well, you don't have any to sell, and they're free anyway. Why would you need one on display if you don't even have it? Can I have that one? No. I hate post office guys. Why don't you have them? This is a post office. You have access to everything. Oh, we don't carry those. Okay, buddy. All right. How do you argue with illogic? Can I add that half to it? Says Cindy. You sure can. And all we're going to do is just take care of the billing. You know how to take care of the billing. It's $8, and there'd be no shipping on that because I can just add that in. Awesome, she says. I got bin on 73 and 4 for Jeff. Yep. Okay, let's get these Ikes out of here. They were fun while they lasted. Man, there's a lot of Ikes moving through this place lately. Okay, let me move this. Here you go. There you go. Make a hole. And we got some room. We got all these Ikes. This place is lousy with Ikes. Okay, that one stays there because it's not a problem. This thing just came across the desk for no darn reason. Right? It's kind of one of those neat things you just pick up. What do we got here? We're going to zoom in on that. I got a silver dollar. Real pretty one. It's 1990. What? 1990. It doesn't say anything. One. That's a 1991 S. And that is a Mount Rushmore. It doesn't have any box. It just has the acrylic holder, as you can see here. You got the 4 presidents in one. Real sweetheart. It has a bit of frost. Let's see if we can find that. Over here below the mint mark. Just this little tiny bit of frostiness, a little milkiness. Well, I don't like that on a proof. I like mine to be freaking screaming shining clean. That's what I typically go for. Well, this fell across my desk, and we're able to put this out, and we can offer that as a bid with a $20 starting bid. Let's take the top off. My finger hurts now. I just stabbed myself with a staple. Go staple free. There's a reason I did that, because, man, I can't get the staples out of my life. I've been so much happier. I bled less. I'm actually gaining weight because, I'm used to... How do you get these things off? You pick up one side, the other side falls in. The technology is kicking my butt. Staples are one of them. There you go. You can see that bit of frostiness down there, and the starting bid was $20. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Go staple free. You'd be so much happier. There you go. And that's about the worst of it. Otherwise, the coin is immaculate. And I'll put the cap back on, and we'll look at the other side. These are one of those modern proofs. It will break. This ain't going to break. Now, on this side, at 7 o'clock, right there, you got just that one bit of toning. That's it. But this is a 90% silver. So, G says, there's as much silver in there as there is in a Morgan or Peace dollar. Beth says, give it to me for 20. And we'll take a higher bid, and Beth won't get it for 20. But there it is, and you can have a look at that. And that's the way it ought to look, without the milky spot. We can put that under the scope here real quick. 21 for Lincoln. There we go. Who's that? Name that guy. That's Honest Abe. We got Teddy with his mustache. There's TJ and W. There you go. Real shiner. Let's see if we can find that spot down here on the side. There, right there. That is that bit of toning I was telling you about. And that's probably with my stick, that's probably the only thing wrong with this coin, is from my perspective. I like them shining. In God we trust. And it says, Golden Anniversary of Mount Rushmore National Monument, National Memorial. What separates a national monument from a national memorial? I honestly don't know. There's a engraver's initials. Let's look at the other side here. This way. We're at 21, going once, going twice. We ain't fooling around. Here's the back. You have the Great Seal of the United States, Presidential Seal, and United States of America. And here is that milky spot below that S. There it is. I mean, that's like it. Yeah, that's like it. That's what 22. And the Shrine of Democracy. We're a republic. E pluribus unum. $1. Why do they do that? Shrine of Democracy. Okay, we're a democratically elected representatives. So there is some democracy in there, but it's the way we elect our representatives to the republic. There it is. And it's got clouds, so it kind of looks like Canada. You know, we get the United States down below. It kind of looks like Canada up top, but it's clouds, really. My niece works there. Oh, very good. Wow, it's Beth versus Lincoln. Who's going to win? Come on, Lincoln. I'm out. Excuse me. Let's get that cough syrup going. I decided to give it to my niece as a gift. She's a park ranger. Oh, very good. I wonder how many of these they get, really. People be throwing them at them. Here's a tip. Yep. That's what I do when I go dancing. I get up there and start ripping off clothing. People be throwing their change at me. That's sold to Beth for $22. You got it, dear. Mount Rush, 22 for BC. And is that on right? Looks good to me, baby. Okay, set it here. Next up, where are you? Where are you? Statues? Ike, 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 Ike. Mount Rush. What's that one? That's the 3 Ikes. Memorials. I've been threatening to do this for a while. Where's that box? It's not this box. That's the wrong box. This is the box. Okay. This one's going to be hard to show. You ever mess with these things? Try to get every darn memorial sent out there. You know how long it takes? Okay. We got these. Now, this has been a labor of love for the past couple of weeks. Starting in 1959. There it is. Well, there's another one earlier than that. What's this? Oh, that's a receipt for some lemon heads. What's that one? 1959 memorial. Now, I've gone and printed up all the stickers. Well, they're not really stickers. It's just a piece of paper for every darn one of these. And then you got to cut them out, and then you got to put them all together. And I got my little logo on there. Okay, 1959. 50 years of these things, P and D, all the way through, well, 1982, 3, 4, thereabouts, because I got a couple of years that they really sucked, and the hell with it. I threw them in my can. I'm not putting out junk. But this is what you're looking at. You're looking at Brilliant Uncirculated. It's from Fresh BU Rolls. And I searched every darn one of them. But I had to go through and see which ones are good, which ones are not good, which ones are, you know, freaking good enough to put out to the... Yeah, this is a lot of work. 59D. Pick a date. We got them. Now, what we're doing here, you're bidding on 50 different, right? Starts at 1959, goes to about 1983. But there's a couple of dates that aren't here. There we go, 1961D. Screaming hot. Hello, I'm new here, says Roots. That's okay, baby. We won't hold it against you. There it is. Now, they all have individual holders. They're all labeled, marked, Brilliant Uncirculated, and you're getting 50 different. Now, where we are missing one in continuous, 1968 P was, they were awful. I'm going to throw in 3 different proofs from the 60s. So So I'll have a 1959, a 1963, and a 1964 proof we're going to add on top of that. And we'll make sure we get your roll. What year is that one? That's 1961. This is what they look like to me, okay, for 1961. Clean, clear, crisp. Have a look. They're wonders. Now, if you're putting together an album, a folder, a Dansco, okay, I don't like that one. See the spot bite, that one's out of here. Sorry, not good enough. What's this one? 1964 D. There it is. Full brilliant red. No, I probably had to pull the two out of there that had a spot. Oh, good. This one's pretty. Yeah, look at them first. Now, this camera is going to pick it up and show it differently than real life because of the way the software works. But this is what we're talking about for full, brilliant, uncirculated. Getting 50 different here. Bidding starts at $10. Tear it up. Any takers? This is a live auction. Please sit back and enjoy, Relic and Roots. Yeah, you're getting 50 different $10 bill. That's a starting bid. Now I've got 4 sets, so the 4 highest bidders will get a set. And they're going to get it at the lowest bid of the 4. Does that make sense to you? That's the way that works. See, right now the 4 highest bids are Paula, Jonathan, Lemon, and Lincoln. Now it's Lemon, Beth, and Paula, and Jonathan. No, Lemonhead, because he was before Jonathan. That's the way these work. Now, typically when I put these out, they go for anywhere from 28 to 35 is typical. No fooling, because these really are sharp. We've got the, uniform appearance. And I love these. 20, I'm out. That's okay, baby. Let me fold these, because I don't have them folded over here yet. So if you put them in, say, pocket pages, for example, they're all going to be, you're going to have the whole uniform look across the back. And on the front, of course, same darn thing. So you know what it is. And it's simple information I have on the front. Date, mint mark, series, mintage figures on the bottom. They're pretty. I had problems with 1968, just terrifically spotty. What's that? Here's 1969S, real shiners. 1969S, real shiners. 1970 PD and S. 1971D, there it is. I don't know, 71D again. These go on, so you get all 50. Going once, that's all 50 and 3 proofs. Right, top 4 bids get one. Because the time it took to put this together, it'll be a while before I do another batch of these. Maury says 25. Snake Roots is 24. Jeff 24, DMV 360, 23. We just have to see who's, first on that. So I got Joe, Maury, Jeff, and somebody else. Now it's Paula, Joe, Maury, and Jeff. Yep. Go get it. So we're 28, 27, 26, 25 with Jeff, Paula, Joe, and Maury. There are 4 sets. So as long as you're the top 4, you got one coming. Oh, I thought you were going to auction them all one by one. No. We're doing all 4 right here. The top 4 bids get one. And we're doing it at the lowest of the 4 bids. Does that make sense? So really, you're fighting to be on the list. Mantic at 29. There he is. I see 29, 28, 27, 26. So Mantic, Jeff W., Paula, and Joe have one coming. So if you want to get on that list, you got to bump it up $1. Otherwise, it's Mantic, Jeff W., Paula, and Joe. And the final price at this point, the lowest bid of those 4 is $26. Maury's out. Okay, I think we can probably go once on this. I think we've reached our pinnacle peak. And that's yep, top 4 at low. Here, this is the way I wrote it. You see, top 4, 1 through 4, but they get it at the low bid of the top 4. Going once. Congrats, guys. Just time you put those in sets, and you know my eye. I'm kind of picky. There's a lot of you got to see the stuff I just chucked in my bucket. These don't qualify. This is the stuff I pulled out of these BU rules that are going right back to the bank. Okay, yeah, they spent a little bit of money on there, but they're not good enough. Let's see what we got here. Scope. These don't cut it. 77, you got a spot? No, that's out of here. What's this one? 1978. You say I'm just finishing off the 78, 79, 80, and 81. That's why they're still on top. These don't cut it. What's this one over here? 77. Okay, the quality is good, but they're spotty. No, not good enough. So we sent those packing. Okay, we're sold. Let me dump these. These people have sets, and these would be better than those. But I'm not putting them out. Okay, who do we got? We got Mantic, Snakefoot, Paula, and Joe. Mantic, Jeff W., Paula, and Joe. And the final bid was 26. Is that right? That's a low. 26 on each one. You got it. You fought for your position, and you got it. That's not a bad price. These go typically $29 is usually what I get on these when I do them. Yeah. You figure it's what, $4 just for the flips. You'll be happy with that, I'm sure of it. What's this? Freaks? WTF? Oh! Let me get over here. This box. I did not have time. I was running. Well, usually I'm running around. My sister called today and just pissed me off. That cruise is not in October. It's later. We have to pay by October. Wait till get me out of the house a little bit later. So I didn't quite get everything that I wanted to in place. I'm going to blow my nose. Can you hold just a moment? Give me a, here's a receipt from someplace. There we go. These all count as individual coins. There's no sets. There's no supplies. There's no, let's see, rolls. There's no books. Shipping is $3.50 if you get one, or if you get one of everything. So $3.50 is the shipping. Snot rockets. You kidding? You ever blow your nose? All right, and you hold the towel and you got it all over you. What the hell is that? You gotta blow your nose like this now. Wait till you get older. That was a great deal. I should have gotten in it. You should have. Okay. Now I meant to get these lined up. And really, I'm not ready for these. I'm just not. Okay. I was just going to pull 10 different wheats out of my box. I could still do this and make it work. Okay. Let's see if we can do it. Ready? Let's get over home. 1981. Good. I do have it. 1980. 1982. That's also 1982. Now, is the 1982 proof? Is it a large date or a small date? 1983. We can't see none of this. There. 80, 81, 82, 83. 84. Yep, I can do it. 85. That was my clue, by the way. 86. And see, I haven't quite got these. I don't have the labels in them. 87. Look how pretty those are. There it is. 88. Keep cameos. And if I haven't screwed them up, that should be 89. And that's not really a label. It's just a piece of paper. So we got 1980 through 1989. All the proof Lincolns. And they're sharp. They're crisp. They're clean. All proofs. All of them. This is a decade of proofs. They start at $10 for the whole batch. And bidding will go wherever it needs to. And you can start anytime you like. There's 81. Nope, that's 86. They're a little bit dusty on the outside, but don't let that stop you. Okay, what do you got here? These all 10. There's 81. Okay, let's look at it. Why do we have to look at 1981? Because we have to know, is that a type 1 or a type 2? You're going to find this to be a type 1. There you go. That's the open, no, the more closed S. And that's an 81S. Don't mind those little bright spots. That's on the holder. That's the holder playing tricks on it. And I can thump that and move it to the other side and have another look if I can open it. I don't have my gloves on, so I don't want to handle them. And you can pick out a line and see where it is, and I can shift that again and the lines will disappear. So 81S is a type 1. What do you got here? The 87. It's gone. Let's look at it. This is all 10 of these. These are wonderful. They're clean, they're crisp, they're not spotty, they're not screwed up. They're not toned. We got bunches of these. But we're only doing this one batch right now because, dude, I'm not ready. But I wanted to, show you what is possible, what's out there. That's the 80. What's that one? 88. You can't see it over there. We're on the small cam. There is 88S. They're wonderful things. That is a spot on the plastic. Here's what the backs look like. That's what a cameo should look like. They're fancy. Lemonhead has it at 20. You go, baby. What'd I get from you this week? I don't know, man. I think I got something, I swear. There's 83. And there, wipe up the cheese puffs. I only eat cheese puffs when I'm playing with proofs. Find it. There it is. Turn it up. That's going twice. $20 takes all 10. 10 coins, 1 money. Sold Lemonhead. You're going to like these. We can go back over and take a look at the mess I just made. Here we go. There. 10 proofs, 1 money. Now let me clean that up. Now, where'd the lid go? There. And I got a bag to put them in here somewhere. Oh, here's all my cards. I wonder what that... I know what that noise was now. There. Let me get those out of here. That's not even a new bag. That's a new bag. Keep the dust off them and all. A standing quarter in XF. Man, I don't often have standing quarters in XF. That ought to be a good treat. Yeah. I like to get something from Lemon every now and again. It doesn't mean I want it or need it or nothing. I'm just, I'm sick with this. I just like good coins. I got a few things from them that are pretty slick. My favorite is the, what was that, 1824 Canadian weird thing. We knew it was a fake. They faked them all back then. That's the way they do it. Okay, Lemon. Those are yours at 20. 1980s. 1980 to 89. Lemon. Lemon head. And $20. You got it, baby. It's somewhere on this desk behind me, but I will never find it. Look, it's 9:30. I've been going for a little bit over an hour. I need to take a little break here. Why is this here? I don't know. What's this? Oh, that 61 spot. We'll put it up here. No, I'll just put it right back where it was. I got no place for that. Every square inch here is covered with stuff right now. Oh, damn it. What was that? There's a Canadian half-penny token type of thing. For an invoice, send an email to kpv@live.com. If you know what your total is and you dealt with me before, and you include the shipping, you can just send the cash and it'll speed things up. If you already have something on order, let me know so I can combine everything together. Oh, let's see, Beth, Maury, Cindy, you've got things paid for or not paid for that are here, for example. I think Mantic has some stuff here paid for but not shipped out yet. We can just, cram them all together. It's not a problem. What I do, I put it on the floor and open the bag and I just stomp on it and everything fits so freaking easy. It's wonderful. It's working great. We'll get your stuff there. It's one name, says Lemonhead Penny. Hey, Hoosier, sorry I missed your stream. I just went there and you weren't there. Where were you? You weren't there. Did I mention this? For those of you coming in late, Cindy wants it all in one package. Cindy has it all in one package. Come on. If I was a guy, I would be all over Cindy. Okay, watch this. SJ has these. This is SJ right there. See, it says XJ's Mixed Adventures. She has these things. They're stickers. They're $5. That's all it is. But she takes the proceeds from this and puts it into the Coins for Kids project and sends kids coins all over the place. So if you're looking for something like this or somebody with a good heart like SJ, get over there, watch our channel and say, hey man, or hey babe, can I get one of these stickers? Because I want to be cool and groovy. And just by buying one of those, you achieve a higher level of grooviness. So I thought I'd put that out. Okay, we're going to take a little break for a bit because it's time for me to do my thing for just a moment. Can you bill me, but send my set I purchased to Maury? I can do that, but I have to account for shipping. That's shipping for me. Yes. Easiest thing there is to do. Not a problem. Maury, I'll need your shipping address. I have it. Yeah, I have it. But we can make it work. Let's all get on the same page. I need to take a run. I'll be back. Oh, Jesus, I'm getting old here. Oh, why does that hurt so much? we go. Whoop, there goes. Fix cam. All right. Who's still here? Visit the snack bar. Let's go get some popcorn. Okay. Now, we're going to try to finish this box. We've been working on this for a month now. I keep adding things to it. Sometimes I take some stuff out. Auction time. Oh, we can talk. Can check PayPal. Don't forget the ladder. The ladder. The ladder. Don't forget the ladder. Before you pay, send me an email. We'll make sure we're on the same page. Every now and then I kind of screw up an order. I forget to send something. Cheryl had bought some things for me, and I packed everything except for 6. Oh, man. Well, it took a while to get square on that, but she got her stuff. I hope she got her stuff. She hadn't talked to me since I didn't send her stuff. Climbing up the ladder. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we still have that I'm working on. I started an email project a while back for some, those special buys that I get. And people who contributed to the big show, okay. Anybody who purchases from me, okay. And I've got good records, and that's great. But the more you buy, the more you contribute, the higher you go up the ladder. And I started sending out these offers to people. But I'm finding, after 3 or 4 people down, there's nothing left. Huh? Yeah, seriously, this stuff was going pretty well. We moved, let's see, a bunch of PCGS coins. All those quarters, I don't remember, a couple, 3, 4 months back, I had just this huge number of the state quarters in PCGS slabs. They had the, the flag reverse. And they went, fast. I'll take all of them. Okay, here you go. The idea, I thought people would pick out the states they were from, and that worked a little. And then you hit somebody who says, "All right, give me up, back it up." Okay. And I ran through half dollars and BU cents, all those wheat cents. Did a bunch of Indians, and geez, over and over again, people, I'll take them all. Gosh, they must have been really good prices. So I want to get back into that, but keeping up with you people, good Lord, it's practically impossible. I'm working on it real hard, I promise. I will check. Yeah, we're going to check that. We're going to check that. But that's the whole idea, was a reward for the people that donated, especially to the big show. And yes, if you buy stuff, I include that to help you climb the ladder. But the higher up the ladder you are, the earlier, you're the first one to get those special offers. People like stuff. Man, I've got stuff here. Good, you'd love this place. I got some weird stuff. I got this weird shit collection. It's, it's like a shark jaw and, some fossils and stuff. Dang, does he have a tummy ache? I hope he's okay. People like good, yeah, they do like good deals for something like that. Yeah, it's. I was quite impressed with how much and how fast. I picked up a bunch of proof halves, and they went. Right, PCGS boxes, they went. I got more, but I couldn't keep up with that darn list. So I'll keep looking. My middle name is Stuff. That's Lincoln SCC. Lincoln Stuff. And then you got Beth Stuff Coddington. Is it Stuffy or Fluffy? Fluffin' Stuff. Okay, where the heck are we? I found this one just lying on the ground. That's not it. Where the heck did it go? I've got Lincolns in here. I don't know, man. Let's just put a bunch out here. Okay, what do we got? Zoom down. Down, please. What do we got? I got a 1912. Very good. 1912. We can put this under the scope. What's this one? A 1912. Looks like an S. What is it? I haven't looked at this in a while. That is a, okay, that's a 1912 S. Let's take it out. All right. Put it on a card. Make sure we get some focus. It's pretty worn out. You can see. The black spots are just spots. It's not pitted. Okay, they're pits. Okay, it's pretty worn. The S, yes, that is an S. It's not a D. The rim is pretty solid. Comes into the letters. We're pretty worn. Hey Ken, Bill 457, Beth Coddington, Lincoln Central, Lemonhead Penny, and everyone. Coin sense and nonsense. There's the back. It's kind of corroded, kind of worn. Pretty worn on that side. You get a little bit of detail on this side. Okay, that's the 12S. And that's in the package. What's that 12? The 12 is very good. Here we go. Where are you? That's a whole lot better. Contact marks we expect for the grade. Very good. That's pretty good here for very good. Let's look at the back. I want to see some, okay, that's a little better than very good, but it's got some bigger contact marks. And some doo-doo. Okay, let's put that over here. What's this one? My 1909, very fine. Plus. And we'll put these all out together. 1909, there it is. Would you call that very fine? It's got some doo-doo in between the letters. That's not too bad. And let's have a look at the head and face. There you go. You get separation between the cheek and jaw. You got good ear. Lots of hair detail. Not quite enough there for XF, but it's a pretty solid VF. Let's look at the back. Feel better, Bill. That's right. And there's the back. I'm calling this VF. Have a look at the wheat lines and berries. Pretty sharp. I think the detail in the face is a little excessive for XF. So I call this VF+. Okay, that was supposed to be paid for, but wasn't. Well, we're going to put it into this package. There we go. And what's this next one? 1932 VF+. And have a look. 1932 is a better date. This was the winning question. That was the winning clue on this last week's show, the seminar weekend. And it's got a little spot of doo-doo above there. It's not too bad. VF. I get good separation on the cheek and jaw. Plenty of ear. Good detail on the vest. On the reverse, I've got, there you go, full lines, good berries. Full lines, good berries. Have a look at the whole rim. Not too bad for VF. Now we're putting all these together. We've got a 1909 in VF. There's some doo-doo down bottom. We've got home. Okay, where are you? The 1909 VF here. That 1912 right there, S. This is the 1912 very good. You figure that's probably good for $1 anyway. And this is the 1932 VF. All four of them, start the bidding where you like. That's as easy as it gets, really. I'm going to get a bag ready. Now that 1912S is going to be the winner of the group, even in this grade. Auction is active. Look, he's got alert bars. Beth says $5. Cindy says, give it to me. Blue says, oops, we're John Raymond at $8. That's a 1912S. Plus you get the 1909 in very fine. That's a pretty darn respectable one right there. The 1932 in VF. You figure the 12 is probably $1. Actually, I had it marked as a $1 deal. The book will say, you know, $1.50 or $1.75 or something. Let's look at that 12S a little more over here. Now, the 12S is going to be one of the tough grades, one of the tough dates to get. Most of the early S mints on the Lincolns, they've got small mintages up through 1915 S. But the first few years, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, they're the big ones. You put those together, that's going to be $100 to fill that, just those few. And this is what you're looking for. You've got ear detail, barely. Okay, that would say good to very good maybe, but I've got some pitting going on. So this would be a details grade if it were certified, but it would not be good for certifying. Okay, let's have a look. I'll give it a little tilt. We can see the color better. Now over here, that'd be very good plus. It doesn't quite have complete lines. A little bit weak. Over here, it's a lot weak. No lines at all. maybe one or two just at the very tip. That's out. We get $11 for a 1909 1912S. Throw in a 1912 and 1932 for good measure. You're going to find that 12S is going to be probably the prize on this package, this little group. If you say you're out, it stands here on out. Okay. Out, 11, 10, got this high. Snakefoot's at 11. We're at Snakefoot at 11. Going once. There we go. Let me get these ready and packed up. 1932 VF. That's a winner. There we go. And we've got the 1912 and very good. Okay, that's a decent. There's a kid who's going to love that one. But everybody's at a different stage in their set here. Going once, and that's going twice for Snakefoot. Let me just finish packing these up so I can get them out of the road. Because I got this stuff, then I got the box, then I got my notes, and these are on top of my notes. We'll get a few more of these lined up. Where did that $1 go? Did I have? I guess not. It must be back there somewhere. But I got a bunch of wheats here. Okay. There's that one. That's Jeff W. Where'd my big pen go? Jeff, I'll write it. Jeff W. I've lost my way. There, that's the one I need. Uh, 12S. What was the amount on that? I think it was 11. I see it right there at 11 for Jeff W. Jeff W. There we go. And I got to keep these separate. Okay, next up. You ready? Good. We have 1931, very fine with a lamination. We'll have a look at that. I've got a 1933, very fine. Got a 1933D, very fine. And a 1934D, well, we'll have to look at that and make a determination right there. So I've got 31, 33, 33D, 34D. That's a better date for this little group. The 33s aren't bad all by themselves, but never underestimate those 34Ds. They start getting higher grade, they start pulling some money. Okay. Scope, where are you? 1931, you can have a look. P, this is probably like a 50-cent coin, okay? To be honest with you. Now, have a look down there. Those little lines, those are parallel. Okay, but we'll start zooming in on that. That's the key indicator is that they're parallel. That's just a whole bunch of lamination issues all the way across that coin. When you zoom in, you can see that's exactly what that is. That's not corrosion. Right? It's peeling up in spots, and that is the surface lamination. So it's an issue with the metal in the planchet. And some people will find these to be quite collectible. There's a lot of these laminations covering this coin. There's the reverse on that same darn thing. And again, lamination issues. Looks kind of like your cuticle, where it's kind of attached on one side and it's kind of peeling up at another location. That's what you have going on here. And there's a lot of lamination issue on this. Okay, that's one of them. Where'd the holder go? 31, very fine. Lamination issues. The 33 and 33D, very fine. It's not too often I go below very fine, except the early dates and the higher grades. 33D, let's have a look. I'm too close in. There it is, 1933. Very fine separation between the cheek and jaw. Okay, it's a medium to lower end on the very fine grade. And we'll flip that baby over. This will probably be a couple of bucks all by itself. There you go. You got full lines. A little weak on one side, the remit sound. That's the 33D. Oh, it's gone. I'm so lucky to have a big chair. Let's look at it. 33D, right there. Have a look. This is the low end of VF. I got separation on the cheek and jaw. Have a look around here. See the back. And these are all together. One money takes them all. The 34D, I don't have a grade listed on this, so I don't know. I probably haven't seen this in years. 34D. Date looks right. That's low end VF. Okay, on In God We Trust. What's that? A couple of little marks. Let's have a look at the back. And start the bidding wherever you like. Where are you? And that's probably fine to very fine. I wouldn't say it's anything better than VF20. Because that side is a bit weak. So all four, one money. Start the bidding where you like. Let me find my way home. 1934, 1933D, 1933, 1931 with those laminations on it. Jeff says $2. I'm going to put these in their little holders. All four coins, one money. I'm going to tap them down. Snakefoot with $2. Well, that's a decent little price. That's a good little steal if you're putting together a set. Back when I put my first set of wheats together, 32 was a tough one. The 33 I was able to get, took a little while. 32 was a stumper because I wanted all brilliant, all red. The 32 just stumped me for the longest time. And I got through that. Then I had to get the 27S. Dude, that was the toughest one to get in any kind of shape. And I got through that okay. 24D waited a little while. The 11S, I don't know where that came from, but it had that quick. And then, of course, you know, the 1909 and stuff. Those took a little longer, the 09S's. We're at $6 for Snakefoot Jeff W. All right. There you are. You get all four of those for one money. Lincoln's out. Snakefoot at $6. Where'd my bags go? That's a 33, 34. Going once. And we'll keep it moving here. I'm going to gather these up. Going twice. Looks like Jeff W. Snakefoot has it at $6. You are recorded as Snakefoot, $6 snake. 33. What's my tag? Right there. Yep. Okay. Then you start getting into the better stuff. All right. How picky do you want to be when you put together your set? I need a card to pick that up. I hate touching these. But I hate wearing gloves. So, okay. There. So, when I get to pick it up, take a piece of paper, and I have a dustpan. So I can pick that baby up, set it on a card, move the card anywhere I like. Where'd that go? 1941D, 64 red. We start the bidding at $5. And do you think it's 64 red? We'll put that under the scope, and you can decide for yourself where that one fits. 1941D. It is wonderful. Ding, there it is, 1941D. Have a look at the fields. I'm going to tilt it here and there so you can get some idea of the color. That is screaming red, babies. There's a contact mark in front of his mouth there. That's a little dark spot on his shoulder, right up here below his collar. Okay, what's that? Is that a contact? Nope, that's gone. Always blow on these things. Now I call it 64 because I think some of these minor blemishes, they're too much for 65. Okay, see the one on his cheek? Dark spot on his neck. Really? There are people who look at that and say, dude, that's MS-70. No, really, it isn't. You have some noticeable blemishes, right? You can see with the naked eye. That's probably not a 65. 65, really, to decent eyesight, should be a beautiful coin, almost perfect. Let's look at the back. It's upside down. How did that happen? There you go. I got a couple of, just splashes right there above the wheat, below the M. All right, there's that. I bet you that's why, because the rest of the coin looks pretty darn good. And just a small spot on the C, about half the size of the C, would you say? Let's have a look at that under the big scope. Because that little camera will exacerbate the color. It's going to make it look a whole lot darker. And we've seen that before in the steels in particular. Dude, can we get this to focus in any way, ever? Let me set it flat. And bring that down. And that is the color of the spot in real life. But if I put it on that the microscope, it leaps out. It looks a whole lot better than it looks. Can I say, did I just say that? Is that BS? Let's get back here and look again. Okay, I'm going to tilt it this time. See that dark spot? If I tilt it, we have a change in the color. Because this thing has a program with it that really exacerbates that color difference. Now, let's see if we can get it there and get the focus on it. Wow, we went right through it. So the Paula, here's what you're getting, Paula. Yeah. It's a lot nicer than you look on the little camera. Really, it's pretty minor. But 64 is what we're calling it. What'd you say on that? Paula Bloom at $8. Oh, let's see. Paula, $8. I do have a container for shipping that giant book. That thing it almost defeated me. They had nothing to ship that big book in. It won't fit. Won't fit a large flat rate box. Won't. It'll probably fit the game size box, but they don't have those. Give me the darn thing, can't you? Give me anything. I got this envelope. It's like this big. Okay, so I'm going to put all the books in that. What is this? No, I don't like that one. I don't like that one. 1945. I'll save that for the bulk packs. Really, this should go out, I think, in the... I'll save these for the mailing list, because that really does need to be brought back. Okay, let's get past these. Okay. Oh, where'd that come from? 1920 what? 1923 S. About good. All right, start the bidding where you like. Come back. Okay, 1923 S. About good. What's SW mean? I don't have any idea what SW means. Okay, let's have a look. It's a buffalo. Now 23S is a better date than a buffalo. So even in about good, yeah, it's a little better than junkiness. There's 1923, clear date. All right, I got a couple of scratches on here, but we'll put that on the big scope so you can have another look in a bit. And decide, does that detract from this coin? There's Liberty. There's Injun Joe. Let's look at the back. Opening bid is whatever you like. And there is an unmistakable S. Let's get in there, look. CJ says $1. He knows what a 23S is. $1? Yeah. There she blows. 23S. Let's get over and look at the horn. Where's the horn? There is no semblance of a horn on this thing, so I call it about good. I mean, his head is round. Dude, mine's kind of oval, I think. There it is. That would be your horn spot right there, and towards the center. Not much of a horn. He's pretty well worn. But it is a 1923 Escort. CJ has it at once, going twice. No, at one going once. 23S once. Let's look at it. Home. There's the buffalo. There's where he roams. That's a lonely old buffalo. The 23S. CJ, I hope you're getting this, because that's probably a $5 coin right there. $2 anyone. We're going twice. I think CJ has nailed that one. CJ. $1. Sold to CJ for $1. When's the last time you bought a 23S Buffalo for $1? Yep. That's a good one. You'll be happy. That's probably a $5 coin all by itself. Where the heck did those go? What are these? Why are these in here? All right. Remember the memorials? We've got 1978. Okay. They're all 1978. We're going to leave them the way they are. I want to get that. Is that the one I'm looking for? No. Where's the 64s gone? Nope. Nope. I got a 64 proof Kennedy I'm trying to find. That's what I'm trying to get myself worked up to. There it is. Okay, 1964 proof. This was purchased but not paid for. And let me scoop that baby up. So we're just going to put it right back on the market. And we're going to starting bid of $15 on this guy. That's a 1964 proof, Kennedy $half. Let me blow the dust off. What is that? What is that? It's a little white spot. Oh, I hate white spots in my backgrounds. 1964 proof. A little better than my other 23S. Well, now you can sell that first one and say, look, I upgraded. Now I got this minus about good. Joe Durbin says $15 for me. This is what you're going to get. A 1964 proof Kennedy $half. Has normal hair. It's not what I would call cameo at all. It's just a brilliant proof. Scope. Let's check that out and see what we got. Tiny little spots. Now you realize this camera picks it up and explodes any color difference. And there's one over here by his nose. There. I think that's probably the worst of it. Just a little bit of toning on that. Coming about. Let's look at the back. Maury's at $16. Let's look at the back. There you go. Good clear surfaces. And we'll put this under the big camera in a bit. Have a look at the color. I like to hunt for scratches, marks, dings, slash marks, vampire bites, whatever we can find. Okay. Then we put under here and have a look at how does that coin look. For a proof 1964. Where are we at? We're at Maury at 16. Do we have 17 anyone? That's a 1964. Joe's out. I think we're going once. Yeah, it's a winner. Let me look at the front of that again. I think the worst of it is the spot in front of his nose. And I'm about 5 inches from the camera here. That's probably going to be the worst of it. The rest, yeah, she's pretty sharp. Going once for Maury for 16. Going twice. Now, do you people know your coins? Sold to Maury for 16. This was sold to somebody else who didn't pay, and it was sold for 18. So, well, that ain't too bad. It's right in the ballpark. You guys know what your coins are, what your prices are. Ain't no screwing nobody over here. Right? I've got 64s coming up my nose. Yeah, 64s are good, but they are 90. They are the only. No, they used to be the only 94%. They started making 90% silver again in 92. So that's one of the early 94s. Now, what's this? Okay. I've got 3 walkers here. And they've been here building up. I think we're just going to move them out. Okay, what do we got? 1945. VF. And we'll look at that. I got a 1941 VF. And I got a 1934S VG. If I can get it out of the holder. There it is. Let's have a look. Top left is the 41. Here. Is that right? Dude, I can't see nothing. Yep, top left is the 41. Top right is the 45. And you're going to find those to be very good. And this one down here is the 34S. Now, those are very fine. That's very good. And all 3 coins, 1 money. Start the bidding where you want. They've been here a while. It's time to go. And you guys know what these things are going for. Did someone say walkers? That's right. And the opening bid is $1. That's a 34S. That is correct. And we'll get in there and take a look at that. Okie-doke. Ready? Here we go. Zoom. It's like a Walt Disney ride, isn't it? Okay. The top one. That's the 1941. Yep. I can zoom up out a bit. There we go. We're going to look for very fine details on that. What would you say? There's her hand, right? 1.5 boobies. So you got some face, got some curve, a little bit of flat spot. Okay. About right for VF. Where's that 45? Right? There it is. Head, breast, hand. We got some hand. 1945. Okay, we go to the VG. There it is. 1934. Pretty worn on the leg. Okay. 1 BR. 1 boobage. Hand. Ain't no hand. Let's look at the backs. Now I'll try to keep these in the same location. It's not too hard, but I am pretty simple. Okay, 41 on the top left. There it is. No mint mark. And we're saying very fine on that. Let's look at the eagle. Very fine. There's your breastage. That is one delicious looking bird, isn't it? Man, here's your outer wings. We can give it a once around the block. We're at 23. That's 1 money, all 3 coins. That's the 41. Here's the 45, also a P. Okay, let's look at Mr. Delicious. Where are you? Here. There's Mr. Delicious himself. They're pretty much problem free. You'll have some, some sloppy spots. They're common dates in, better than common shape. And they're decent markers. And then you have the 1934S right there. There's your S. Okay, not so delicious on the bird. He's pretty warm. So we say very good on that baby. I only need the 45. Sorry, you'll have to talk to whoever wins. Or you could, take them all and give away the ones you don't want, or sell them off, or trade them. All kinds of ways to do it. But the current bid is 24 for Cindelicious, 25 for Sherry Cook. 1 money, all 3 coins. And you're going to figure a lot of people would get 12 to 14 for just the 2 on the top. No fooling. VFs, they go 12 to 14 bucks. 26 for Cindelicious. I'll let you run for a bit while I drink this. Yep, talk to whoever wins. Maybe you can work a deal with them. 34S, 41, 45. Let's have a look at the other side. There she is. That's what they look like. Now this is a coin that's going to hold up for the ages. It's just a gorgeous coin. That's a wonderful design. We're at 29 for Cindy. Maury's out. JC Will is out. That's okay. We still got people playing Cherise at 30. One money, all three. 41, 45, and 34S. But that's in very good instead of very fine, which the other ones are at. I got you covered, Beth, says Lincoln. Cherise at 30. We're slowing down. People are saying, oh no, I want those, but I've only got enough for my light bill and food. Okay, I'll go hungry. Okay, I'll go hungry. You can just eat pancakes. Seriously, you make pancakes, right? Give up the syrup, give up the butter, just the pancakes. And maybe you can you take some grass, and you mow your grass, and you squeeze the juice. And you can drink that, and you get vitamins, and you have more money to spend on coins. Seriously, whatever it takes, man, get out there and make it happen. We're going twice for Cherie Cook at 30 bucks. Cherie's going to steal this stuff. Going twice. Let me get a bag ready. A bag and a tag. Cherie, you just stole those. This guy right here on the bottom was probably good for 15 bucks all by himself. All right, so if we got those for $7.50, that's a pretty good price. Okay, Cherie. You got it. Let me make sure I get you up on this one. Did I miss something here? Oh, I didn't put the dimes up. Walkers. 30. Cherie Cook. You got it. What are we at? 10:15 already? We've been going for a couple hours. That's not too bad. Look, that's everything that I have lined up right now. So I'm going to thank you guys for stopping in. But we do have a little bit of recap. And let's get to that first while I pack these babies up. Okay, where'd that go? There it is. Make sure we get to look at this because I don't have anything different to offer that you haven't already seen. 1941. There we go. You figure if those are $12 a piece and the 34S is 15, what do you got? 10, 20, 30, right? 5, $39. Yeah, that's not too bad. 25% off. You get those at about pretty much wholesale. There's meat on that bone. Gorgeous. Oh, these are nice. Okay, we want to talk about these for just a bit. There's Cherie. Tag. I put these together, and sometimes I just set them down, and I don't put the tag on them or in the flip, and then they pay, and I'm thinking, I wonder what he paid for. Huh. Oh, it is a bear when I screw this up. I hate that. Now you go hunting for it. Okay, we've got these. These are 1986S proof $half. They are clad $half commemoratives for the Statue of Liberty. Okay, we have, how many we got? 8 available in all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are spoken for, so we have 3 still available. Now, if you have taken all of the Ikes, 73, 74, 76, 1 and 2, and the 77, 78, you get one for free, and that is, I can't read that, Joe, Beth, Lincoln, Snakefoot, and Cindy, right? They have one coming, so I have, no wait, Joe, Beth, and Jeff W. have the free one. Yeah, that's what the F means. Okay, so we have 3 that have taken all of the Ikes. If you have taken all the Ikes, and I didn't just call your name just now, let me know so we can straighten that out. Okay, no, they're not $10 each. They're $8 each. I like to pick these up when they have the pretty box because it's a wonderful presentation. Right? They got the little red, white, and blue ribbon in there. Get the nice, neat box. It's a trick, though, to get a box that's in decent shape. Paula says, gimme. So, now when I get them in the box, $10 and they fly out the door. Now, I got a good price on these. I mean, a real good price. A Cub Scout came to the door and he said, look, I'm selling these things for, you know, to raise money for orphans. Well, I just shook him down and took what he had. And this is what I got. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's I have 2 more available. Now, if they don't go, I'll just put them in the big show and people will be happy. But these are $8 a piece because, hey, they didn't cost me nothing for shaking down a kid. Anyone else? I'll set those aside. And that wasn't too bad. Hey, Shay, there he is. Okay, we're going to put that up here. Let me know. I can put them in the big show. It'll work out just fine. So, Maury wants one. We've got 1 left. Una left. Then we want to talk about this stuff. Oh. Did his dad come over? No, man. My dad can whip his dad. I let him know it. So, he ain't coming around here no more. Ken, I need to order the loop also. And a Lincoln Cent book. Where's the unused page? How does it get so deep? Okay, Cherie, loop. Have I got one here? Here you go. These are the loops I carry. They're 10x, right? 21 millimeter. Look just like that. They're wonderful. This one's filthy. I use these. They work great. You can spend $40 and really you're not going to pick up much on the optical quality. They're $3 a piece. I have one in my truck, one in my other truck, one on this table, several more on this table. I got 1, 2 at least on this desk. I know there's one on that table. I left one in the diner. They're everywhere. I'll send you my email again. Thank you. And one more thing was the Lincoln Cent book. I've got 2. There are Lincoln Cent Volume 1 and Volume 2. Here they are. No. That failed. Okay. Number 1 goes from 1909 through 1940. Okay. You get all the holes in there. You just press your coin in. It tells you the date and the mintage. And they're real pretty. These are a backbone. Especially if you're a newer collector. Dude, this will help you motivate you. See, I just need to fill that hole, and I get the whole set. There you go. Now, book 2 goes from 1941 through 1974. And if you're getting into that, dude, fill your book with those. These are freaking slick. Okay. Let me show you what that'll look like. Where are those? Alrighty. That's what it looks like when you fill them up with brilliance. There we go. Let's see if we can put that under here. There we go. Those are pretty pennies. Those aren't your mama's. Those ain't your mama's wheats. So let me know what you need for book 1 or book 2. That's $4 for 1, $7.50 for the 2. But when we get into supplies, we got to count for the weight, and we'll work on that. So Cherie, 1 Lincoln book, and you'll decide later. Lincoln book. I can't write. How can anybody read? Can you read this? Is that supposed to say Lincoln book? That's not even English. God, who needs the Cindy with a loop? There we go. Sherry says, I don't have enough book 1. Okay, so you want book 2? I don't have enough for book 1 to fill the holes. I'm too new at CRH. That's okay. These things are pretty handy. You're going to find book 2 goes from 1941 through 1974, and it's got 3 little spaces extra. So you can fit 75 in there. But the trick is to get the finest coin out there. These memorials that I have over here, these are the 3 to 5 best out of each roll. That's what those are. What is this one? 1968D. All right. I mean, you got a roll. You got the top 3 to 5 out of each roll is what put this package together. And the rest, dude, I spent most of them. I put a few in these books over here, but that's the best. Now, it is a challenge to put together a good set of Lincoln's memorials out of circulation. You can do it, but some of those years get pretty darn tough. Try finding a really top quality 1977D. Try it. Good luck. Try getting a superior quality 1967. Right, you can, but they're few and far between. Lincoln did it. Well, he's a freaking coin collecting machine, that's why. Okay, look, I've got people are interested in the next group of wheats. I pick up a sack of wheats, 5,000 of them. We did it a couple of days ago. Watch the whole show. We open them up right here. We count them right here, and you get 1,000. It's $50 and it's $7.50 shipping because this is going to be 6.5 pounds, baby. It's actually 6 pounds. How many ounces? 9.5. 6 pounds, 9.5. You get 1,000 wheats. We're going to look at them right here live and pick out some. You know, we'll look through about a roll. We're not going to kill your circus. We'll put them under the loupe, under the microscope, and see if we got anything neat. We find something good, we're going to stick it in a flip and send it out to you. When I get 5,000 ordered, I order them and then send out the invoices. Right now I've got 2,000 sold out of the 5. So if you want to get 1,000 wheats, let me know. Let me know right now in the chat. Let me know on that email address. Call me up and say, hey, give me some wheats. And we'll set you right up. These are good. We do these. We've what 4? We've done 4 boxes of wheats in the past 3 months. They're pretty popular. Yup. I'll take one, says Maury. Where'd my note go? That is my note right there. Yup, Maury. Now it's $57.50. You've already got some stuff, so we can make sure we ship it together if you want to wait on that stuff. And that's about 1,000 wheats. There we go. So that's 3. And Anna will take some wheats. Anna, you got it. And that's 4. And 1 more 1,000, we'll get another box. And after that, we start the next box after that. But see, people seem to like these. They're popular. There's 2 ways to collect. Jeff's going to take a set. Jeff W. All right. After that, we're working on our next box, so it's not a problem. But I can go ahead and order these now. And we'll get invoices out to everyone. There's 2 ways to look at it. You can go after the quantity. You can go after the quality. Now, really, the wheats, dude, there's plenty out there. Grab some up. These are kind of climbing in price. Back in 87, 88, 89, you can get a 5,000 count sack of wheats for $70, $75. By 1990, it was 80, 85. And back then they had wicked good stuff in there. I mean, everybody guaranteed to have a 1909 VDB, guaranteed. Sometimes you'll find a 22D in there, big junk. That you can find that. You can put together almost a complete set from a box. A few years later, they're going for, $1.25, $1.50. They've been doing 200, but I'm finding in the past 6 months, that's climbing between 2 and 2.25. So over time, save those darn wheats. Save them up. They keep growing, and they will always grow. Now, at this point, at this stage in the game, these sacks, they've been picked clean for dates, right? This is why we put them under the microscope and we take a look for die varieties. These, they'll be 40s and 50s, P's and D's. You might find a steel on occasion. You might find an S on occasion. You might find a 1939. I think we got a 1919 out of one. They don't have much in time in terms of dates. You can probably fill a lot of your book too, but it's the dye varieties. These haven't been searched because not that many take the time to search them out. That bag went fast. I can get another bag. It's not a problem. There are plenty of them out there. But we're going to look at those for dye varieties. And that's where the loop comes in. Oh, get a bunch of wheats. They're good to have a jar of wheats. I get 1,000, at a time. I check them as fast as I can. They go into my little bag down here on the floor. That's what I give away for the big show. How many likes do we get? That's what we give away. I keep all my wheats. You're darn right. Yep, Hannah. Let me see. I've got Maury, Hannah, and Jeff W. Was anybody else here wanted some? Jeff, Blues, Shelly. Seriously fast. I can get, I can do another bag. It's not a problem. If you want wheats, let me know. We'll get them. 2 hours, 14 minutes. It's 10:27. We had a pretty good run of it. Look, if you pay your invoice or just pay me directly within 48 hours, I'm going to include today, and we're going to include a 1973 S Proof Jefferson nickel. And they're close to cameo, but there's a little bit of a soft spot in the die, so where the die was worn, and the cameo feature is gone, like across his forehead. But they're still pretty slick. And they don't cost nothing. All you got to do is pay your invoice quickly and timely, and we'll get it right out. Shelley says, tomorrow I'm going out of town to the city to a real coin shop. First time, mortgage the house. Yeah, go in with a list of what you're really looking for. You're going to see stuff you haven't seen before. You're going to find glorious things, wonderful things, things that you only dream of. You're going to see things that you've heard of but never saw. You're going to see, commemoratives. You're going to see silver, every color of the rainbow, all that copper. Oh, glorious copper. You're going to see supplies. Check the prices. Check the quality of the coin. These shops at B&M's, every now and then they get into the high rent district, and in order to pay that rent, they've got to charge every bit of red book value. Have an idea what that coin should be, if you're looking for it. I'm on a low budget, but I'm excited. Hey, pick something up for yourself, really. Spend the $5 to $10. So you at least got a token, and you'll like it. Get something you like, but don't get nuts and say, I got to have all this. Because that's what I do, and I'm a freak. So you don't be like the freak can. Be wise and patient. Pick out the very best. Right? This guy's got 2 uncirculated 1893 S Morgan dollars. Look at them side by side and say, this one's better. They're both the same grade, but this one looks better. Pick out the best, and that's going to carry you. If you get picky with your collection, that will carry you into the next dimension. It will further you, take you to the next plane of existence. Just be really picky. Yeah, you'll like it. It's fun. They'll have novelty stuff, right? Little jars full of shredded money. Well, it's not really shredded money. It's like shredded construction paper made to look like bits of. They're $1. Do your thing. You'll see. Probably you'll see things like Mercury dimes, Barbers, Walkers, Morgans, Peace dollars. Some places don't dabble so much in the new stuff, and some places don't dabble so much in the really expensive stuff unless they keep it out back. Some stuff you don't show the public. They come in and say, yeah, what do you got for, $20 St. Gaudens? You stay there, I'll go get a few. And he comes back with 4 and lays them out in front of you. Public don't know about that, but it sure would be inviting if they did. So, you keep it hush. Somebody knows what the heck they're looking for? He's probably got it. Ask. Talk to the salesman. Talk to the guy. There might be 1 or 2 people working there. It's best to work as a buddy system on that. Mustang, okay. Yep, get yourself a Mustang. Jacone, I got coins and did a shout-out video, says Penny Pincher. Cherry, I'm a lose you guys when I walk out the door. What about that nickel? Sherry, if you have a $25 invoice or higher and pay it within 2 days, I'm going to send that, as a thank you. That's it. That's the perk. I like to put a perk on these. Invoice me, please. You got it, dear. I'll set you right up. Oh yes, good coins, stuff I didn't have. You're going to find stuff. Yeah, but you can also compare their prices to what I offer. And you'll come running home. I trust you. I do. Night, Beth. Okay, guys, it's time for me to make some dinner. I got a hamburger. I'm gonna put some bacon on it. Actually, I put bacon down and I cook that, and then I eat it. All right, and then I get the hamburger started, but I cook more bacon because I want some bacon for the hamburger. But I eat that. And, well, then I just take the hamburger, set it aside, and I figure I'll put that in spaghetti or something. I just eat more bacon. It's a shame you only get one meal out of a case of bacon. I'm going live in 5,000 hours. 5,000 hours. That's like 20 years or something. How much do I owe, Ken, for the wheat? I know. $7.50 shipping. Let's find you, Anna. Okay, Anna, I've got $50 for the wheats, $7.50 shipping. That's $57.50. On the first page, I don't see anything, so $57.50 is the total. Now, if you'd like to pay that directly, you can do that through PayPal. It must be goods and services. I always pay when the invoice is received. That's right. I'll take care of you in a bit, sure. Yep. Did you know pigs eat bacon? That's like cannibalism. Pigs will eat anything. Yep, I'll eat every bit of a pig. Everything but the squeal. Yes, cook, my ex loved bacon. Yeah, my ex took my dog. I sure do miss my dog. What you gonna do? LOL. Okay, guys, I'm getting ready to take off. If you need more wheats, let me know, because I don't usually carry them. Joe Durbin says, bill me. I sure will. Joe, I got you for a Statue of Liberty. Don't cost nothing, so I got 6 Ikes for you, Joe. I've got a bunch of memorial cents with 3 proofs included in there. I've got, that's what I've got for you. We'll set you right up. Get a new dog. I had this guy come over. He was in apartment 28, I think, down there. He was a young guy, the cute wife, and they got this little 3-year-old kid. And he comes running over and says, man, my bird died. What do I do? So it's a parakeet. Oh, but the kid loves him. Well, get yourself another parakeet, right? But he'll see. Oh, you just explain it to him that they changed their feathers. He said, look, he changed his feathers. He came over later that night, brings me a slice of pizza. Says, man, it worked. It was great. Yeah, they changed their feathers. Did you see? Look, he changed. And they got all excited because you had a little celebration because the bird changed its feathers. And then you feed the old one to the cat. Just hide that body. Get rid of Hoffa, first thing you do. Good night, all. Thanks, Ken, and thanks, mods. And thank you all for doing your thing. Now, we'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow with Coin Class. We're going to finally talk about organizing our notes. I kind of got out of my normal schedule, and I just slept right through that. I took a day off. I'll be back. And Sunday, the big show coming up. Be ready. Guys, stay groovy.